everyone. Big up, big up, big up. A rare Saturday night on the huddle. I thought I'd do a quick preview for tomorrow. And what can I say, people? The door is well and truly wide open. Liverpool have failed to get 3 points, which makes it a massive game for tomorrow. Manchester City at Aston Villa. That's not going to be a walk in the park. Aston Villa's going to want to bounce back after their European debacle in midweek. So all eyes will be on that Arsenal football team tomorrow. And it is going to be an absolutely massive opportunity. Not to, we're not going to win the league, obviously, tomorrow. But I tell you what, it's a big mountain to climb to Liverpool if we get 3 points tomorrow. And then we will be the hunted rather than hunting teams down. We will definitely be the hunted. But it just goes to show that anything can happen in a football season. And I'm sure Arsenal will have their off days. They will have their games during the season where things don't quite go right. We might draw a couple of games. We might even lose a couple of games when we're expected to win, hoping it won't be one of them tomorrow. But it does happen throughout the season. The only difference is if you've got some points in the bank and you've drawn away, if you do have a bad little run, you've got some points to play with. So tomorrow's game is going to be absolutely massive. Thank you, everyone that's dropped in. There's not a massive lot of people in because I only put it live earlier on today. And to be quite honest with you, I thought that I forgot all about the stream, to be honest. I done Shane's topic show, which, by the way, I thoroughly enjoyed. It was absolutely brilliant. Loved it, talking about the decades. But big up the old Kawaja that's in. Smash the likes. Absolute legend, Kawaja. Thank you very much indeed. Brentford 3, Liverpool 2. Liverpool are in the mud, mate. Slot getting sacked, incoming. I'm not quite sure whether Slot will get the sack, my friend, but they've got standards. They've got standards. I'm telling you now. One thing's for sure with Liverpool Football Club, if results don't go the way they should do and Liverpool keep finishing runners up third and fourth, this manager's not getting another £1 billion in 6 years. They will get rid of him. Simple as that. There'll be no loyalty and all the fan base will be behind it as well. None of this like 6 years later, give him time, phases, give him more money. If Liverpool starts sliding in the next 2 or 3 years, the manager won't last 6 years. Massive game tomorrow. Big up, Lynch. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Mafia boss. It would be typical for Arteta to drop points versus Palace. Oh, do you know what? The fault has crossed my mind, Mafia boss. It has crossed my mind, but because I've seen it done so many times. Not just under Arteta. I've seen Arsenal do it so many times. I remember Wenger went through a stage, didn't he, where Man United were dropping points and we'd draw or we'd lose. So it just puts to believe it or not, it puts added pressure on tomorrow's game. The players now know. They knew that to get 3 points anyway, but they definitely know they have to get 3 points tomorrow now. There's no messing about. And Palace ain't going to be easy. Big up, Gavin. Cheers, my friend, for dropping in. Always, always, always. Is it the mini mingle? It could not as good as the mingle, Lynch. Come on, I ain't got my main man Norski with me, but it's a Saturday night slumber. There you go, Saturday night slumber. I always come up with something, you know that, Lynch. But yeah, tomorrow's game's going to be difficult, and he's got to play the right team. I think Calafiori will come back in the frame, unfortunately. Not that Skelly's done anything wrong and he's played badly. I just don't think Calafiori's done enough to lose his place, to be honest with you. So I think Calafiori will be back in, but it is a must-win. I heard from the guy Klopp wants back in. Don't be surprised. Nothing surprises me in football, my friend. Big up DJB, big game tomorrow. Arsenal win, I say. I was going to say, DJB, how bad was West Ham defending from... awful, Joseph. Awful. I mean, I do feel for West Ham, to be honest, because that fan base is absolutely fantastic. And you know, grown up in a West Ham area from a very early young age. I know how they're hurting at the moment, bro. I hope they can get out of it. But to be honest with you, I think they're the worst team in the league. I'm going to be brutally honest. And, you know, I mean, obviously Wolves come second best. But when I watch West Ham against Brentford, I was hoping that they would have some sort of reaction. And they look worse. And I'm thinking, how can you get worse from Brentford? They look really, really bad. They look worse. They even look worse than a championship team. I don't think they'd even survive in the championship. So, but yeah, 3 points tomorrow, please. That's what we needed. How do you think the game's going to go, people? I'll throw it out to you. How do you think the game's going to go? Because I'm hearing kind of 3-0 Arsenal, 4-0 Arsenal, 5-0 Arsenal. And I think that's a little bit disrespectful from Crystal Palace. Palace are a good team. But I don't know. I said 2-0. I think we'll win 2-0. I think we'll keep a clean sheet. However, there's one person who might be missing tomorrow, and that's Gabby. And if we're missing Gabby, playing Mosquera in a big game like that up against Mateta brings a whole completely different look to that. And I said it on the stream the other week. I said, at the moment, we look as solid as anything. It's a brick wall. You've only got to get 1 or 2 bricks missing, and suddenly it looks as if it's going to fall down. So let's hope it don't. But I don't think it'll be as tight knit back four without Gabby. I think Gabby's key, and with him missing, Palace might see that as an opportunity. They might see that as an opportunity. They're going to see it as an opportunity anyway. They've seen Sunderland go to Chelsea. By the way, who's been gassing up Sunderland? Just saying. Just saying, people. Best home record in the Premiership. And then they go and beat Chelsea 2-1. Just saying. And who's got to go there in a couple of weeks' time? 5:30 kickoff as well. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Yeah, get the likes up, people. The channels at the moment are getting absolutely battered. All the channels are getting battered, but the smaller channels, it really does affect worse. You know, to the point where it's becoming kind of, you know, ridiculous, to be honest. But listen, here's what it is. DJB, Liverpool have now conceded 14 goals in the Prem. I know, it's terrible, mate. Pro, big up, my friend. I can't believe it. I've got to be honest with you. I weren't expecting it. And that's why when we went to Anfield, we missed a completely big... Can you imagine if we'd have gone to Anfield with a little bit more behind us? We'd have beaten them. That's the frustrating thing. When we went to Anfield, if we'd have gone there with a little bit more in us and a bit more attacking, we'd have beaten them. And then if we'd have won tomorrow, Liverpool's dead and buried, finished, gone completely. So, yeah, Villa could get something out of City. I've got that down as a draw, Mefia, boss. Big up, my friend. I've got that down as a draw tomorrow, the Villa game. I just think Villa's going to get something out of it too. Sticking to a 3-2 Thriller Lynch. Oh, man, I hope not. I hope not. I hope it's done by half time. I can't be sitting there like this I can't. I just want it done and dusted by half time. 2 goals, half time, bang, done. Come out in the second half, get another one, put the game to bed. That's what I'm looking for. 3-1 Arsenal, even if be typical. If he tinkers too much because a couple of players are injured, if he tinkers around too much, then we could fall flat on our backside. If he leaves it, puts Eze in, then I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. And I haven't been as confident as this for years. I'm actually going in tomorrow's game pretty confident. I'm not going in tomorrow's game overconfident. I'm not kind of saying, oh, we're going to steamroll them. I think we'll win. It's going to be a tough game, and respect to Crystal Palace, because you've earned that respect, especially Glasner. But I just feel that we're going to be a little bit too on it tomorrow. I just feel that every game that we play at the moment, we're up for it. Do you know what I mean? We're up for it. I'm not even talking about the manager yet. I don't want to talk about the manager, because I'm going to get on to some of the things that have been said from different channels that I've been watching. And if you come across my channel, that's fine. Invite me on. You can come onto my channel and we can have a little chat about it. All right? Because I have never, ever said about hating this manager and this manager's this. I've always said, along with Kenny, that he's done some good things. He got us to where we've gone, and I'll keep repeating it. However, like all managers in this modern day football, there's a shelf life. There's a shelf life for Pep. His time's come to an end at Man City. There was a shelf life for Jurgen Klopp. There was a shelf life for Arsene Wenger, albeit he's overstayed his welcome. There was one for Alex Ferguson. And I think that Arteta, no matter what he achieves this season, he won't be able to emulate next season. And I think that it would be time for a change. And I've been saying that all along. I think he's done everything that he can. If he goes out winning trophies, brilliant, fantastic. Go out on a high, like a heavyweight boxer goes out and retires with all the belts around him. Yeah, go out on a high, Premiership, FA Cup, whatever you win. But I do think it's time for a change. I think it's time for new ideas. I think it's time for players to get used to a different way of playing. Because what happens is a manager overstays their welcome. The players get tired of it. And what you win's soon forgotten about. Look at Arsene Wenger. No one really talks about the brilliant stuff he done at Arsenal. It's all about, oh, he's done this and he said this and he should have said that and he didn't do this and he didn't do that. A lot of fans couldn't stand Arsene Wenger in the end. And that's how it can get people. So I just want to put the record straight on where I stand. I've always said that this club needs a change of manager. Palace will score a goal. Hope they don't, but yeah, probably will. They've got enough firepower. They're lethal going forward. They go forward very, very quick. They've got that Sarr and they've got Mateta, and they've got some good players. They've got some really good players. Eze worries me, at the moment. Playing against your old club's always difficult as well. Remember when Rice? Do you remember Rice? He had a couple of dodgy games against West Ham at the Emirates, didn't he? He's used to it now. He balled out against them the last time he played them and stuff like that. But I mean, some players just don't get on playing against their old clubs, And he ain't really set the world alight so far, has he? Hopefully we win tomorrow, DJB. Eddie doesn't score against us. Former players seem to score against us. I wouldn't back on it. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? That would be Eddie Nketiah all over, my friend. That would be Eddie Nketiah all over. It's the evil establishment, DJB. They want to distract the masses. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. No, I've had enough of it, man. Listen, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I want a new manager at the football club. Go out on a high. Go out on a high, win us the Premiership, win us a Champions League, whatever. But I want a new manager at the football club, because if whatever he wins this season, you've got to look at this manager being here another 5 years. So if I was to say to you, a football manager's been at Arsenal for 11 years and won one Premiership out of 11 years. Is that good? Well, of course it's not. Of course it ain't. Big up everyone that's in. Big up the Suge. Thank you very much. Thank you as always, my friend. Big up DJB in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. Of course, people. Of course. After Liverpool loss makes me wonder what could have been. It's typical of us to drop points tomorrow. Yeah. Suge, it's frustrating, isn't it, man? It's frustrating, my friend. So frustrating, Suge. So frustrating. Big up. I'll read it again. Sorry. For some reason or another, I highlighted it and it didn't come up on the screen. I don't know why, Suge, but I'll read it again so the chat so everyone can see it. Big up, DJB in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. After the Liverpool loss, makes me wonder what could have been. Exactly. It would be typical of us to drop points tomorrow. It would be typical of Arsenal to drop points tomorrow. We're used to doing that. Not capitalising was one of our weaknesses under this football manager. We've done it time and time and time again. Hopefully, we've learned our lesson. But isn't it frustrating that we never went to Anfield and turned them over? And it frustrating and these are the moments that the question marks keep coming up against Arteta. And it's not, you're not piling into him and putting your foot on his throat or nothing like that. And he's, it's just you're questioning things that he's done in the past. What is wrong with that? Why do you have to? Why does everyone jump on the bandwagon that we're not Arsenal fans and not happy when we win, and we're not happy that this and this, this and this and this, and then they mock and they make little innuendos about things. All we're doing is highlighting the facts, what this manager has done in the past. That's all we're doing. The Europa League debacle, the Champions League debacle, quarterfinals, semi-finals, the exits in the FA Cups, the losses in the Carebo Cups, the losses in the semi-finals, the mistakes he makes by putting Partey at right back and dropping Gabriel Magalhaes against Fulham for no reason at all, the dropping points at home against Aston Villa, the in-game management. All of these things are facts and mistakes that he has made. And because we've been hurt by those, we're obviously treading cautiously this season. We're hoping he's learnt from his mistakes. We're hoping he can get it right. We're hoping he doesn't make those mistakes again. But it's like having a partner that's cheated on you twice before. And you're still giving them the second chance or the third chance. In the back of your mind, you're thinking, they'll do it again. They'll do it again. It's just a matter of time. You hope they don't, but it's in the back of your mind. So come on, that's all we're doing. Doesn't make us evil Arsenal fans. Doesn't make me one. Doesn't make Shane one. Doesn't make Aaron one. Doesn't make Northside one. Lee. Doesn't make us all bad, Kenny. Doesn't make us all bad Arsenal fans, people. Just because our opinion is different to your opinion. The world is not all full of roses and smelling of perfume. It's just not. Big up the Prome. Gifted 1 DJ membership. You're an absolute legend, Prome. Absolute legend. Lynch has come in. Super sticker. Thank you very much, Lynch. Absolute legend. Gifted DJ. What can I say, people? What can I say? Absolute legends, all of yous. Every single one of yous in the chat tonight. I'm shocked, guys. There's only 18 of us. I know there's some bigger channels going live at the moment, but Shane, sorry, Shane, man, I'm way behind here. The legend DJB, big up the chat. Shane, big up yourself, my friend. I thoroughly enjoyed the topic show. Anyone in the chat tonight that has not seen Shane's new show on a Saturday night, off topic, go and watch it. I'm sure he's got it all on the playlist. Go and watch it. I think it's been going about 3 or 4 weeks. I was on there tonight making my debut tonight. I wish I was around more Saturdays to be on it because I absolutely loved it, and I'm definitely gonna go on it again. Not as good as the retro show, but it's on the same level. Big up, Shane. Absolute legend. Heard from Canton has said Arteta is the second best manager in the world. See, these are the statements, right, that I can never get my head around. If you, as I said this before in many, many streams, if you are going to make stupid statements, you've got to expect certain people to pick up on it and come back at you. If you are brave enough to make stupid statements, then be manly enough to take the stick and don't get offended by it. All right? If you're going to be stupid in life, then be manly enough to take the consequences. All right? That's all I'm saying. What evidence does this person come to make him the second best manager in the world? Carlo Ancelotti then, no? Not achieved nothing? Didn't achieve nothing? It's just ridiculous. It's just and I'll tell you what, right, Mr. Canton, if ever you come across this channel, right, you won't, but if ever you do, when you're in your press conference and you've only got 2 questions to ask, please ask the sensible one. Don't bat safe like some Jeffrey Boycott in a cricket's crease. All right? Ask a sensible one, not a stupid one that no one's interested in. It's pathetic. It really is. Big up DJB in the chat. Hit the like, subscribe. Yeah, well, we've gone through this. I'm way behind on the chat. Please excuse me. Au revoir. Gifted. Thank you very much, Prome. You're a big up, Gavin. Big up the Suge. Bless up for the membership. Jamie Fletcher, 28. Get in there, look. Top corner. Yeah, Prome placed the ball down. He's looked up. He's pinged you top corner there, Jamie. Smashed it. Keeper's no chance. Straight in with a membership. Happy days. Big up the Prome. Please get the likes up, guys. Come on. Let's get these likes up, people. Yeah. If Gabriel starts tomorrow, it'll be a disgrace. 100% Shane. He hasn't trained since Atletico, and there is no need to risk him against Palace. No, because we've got the best squad in the world, Shane. We've got the best squad in the world. Mosquera is coming in to do a job. And I'll give you another question to answer, right? This is just me thinking, right, on a Saturday night. When you say that we have the best squad in Europe and the best squad in the world, what trophies have those players won? Not one of them have won a Premiership, apart from Kai Havertz and a Champions League. Right? Gabriel Jesus. What's Saliba won? What's Gabriel won? What's Timber won? Saka's won FA Cup, but he was on the bench. What's David Raya won? I just, honestly, I just like, Declan Rice has won a Conference League. Eze's won an FA Cup. Oh, by the way, we're playing Crystal Palace tomorrow, and the manager's won the same amount of trophies as Arteta. So it's the FA Cup derby and the Charity Shield derby. You're saying that the manager's the second best in the world? Well, what's Glasner then? Because he's won the same amount of trophies as Arteta. In fact, he's won more because he's done it. He's done it in other countries. So where are we going with this? I don't understand these statements. Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Listen, I haven't got a problem with you wanting I haven't got a problem with anyone wanting the manager to stay at this football club. I haven't got a problem with worshipping the ground he walks on. I haven't got a problem that when you're laying in your bath, you've got a picture of him on the wall, on the ceiling. Or when you go to bed of a night, you got a picture of him on the ceiling, right? Or when you're making love to your partner, you got a picture of him on the wall. I haven't got a problem with that. What I have a problem with is when you open your gob and you come out with crap. That's what I have a problem with. Coming out with stupid statements that's disrespectful for managers that have won top trophies, that have done something in this football industry. Teams that have got over the line, teams that have won something. That's what I've got a problem with. Because when you come out with statements like that, you are showing complete disrespect to all these managers that have actually won something. I don't want Gabby to play tomorrow. I don't want Gabby to play tomorrow. We'll go through my lineup tomorrow. Yeah, ridiculous, man. Canton is Arteta shield. Listen, the reason why they want this manager at the football club is because they know the next manager that walks through that door, amateurs like Canton ain't even getting through it. They're not going to be there. They're not going to be there. Do you see the questions Arnie's been facing in the press conferences? Premier League winner. And the questions he's having to face. I can't remember what he asked him now because it was so ridiculous. I switched off. Can't remember the question he asked him. It was just. I'll get it up. I'll get it up, people. I'll get it up. Sean, I just noticed the full Irish has been pushed back an hour because of the time change. I guess there goes the wife time. Need a bit of full Irish daily. Yeah, the clocks go back tomorrow. Don't forget. Tomorrow night, clocks go back. So Sunday sit back. Instead of finishing at sort of, I don't know, midnight, it'll only be 11 o'clock. Early night. Early night. Let's hope it's a happy sit back tomorrow, people. He'll ask Arteta about Havertz's gym routine. Honestly, he comes out with all crap. Will we see attacking football tomorrow, DJB? I think it'll be an open game. I don't know. Palace are very, very... They'll sit back, but when they sit back, they're very organised. They kind of sit back, but sit back in a kind of like, you lose the ball, we're on you. You can't give the ball away against them because they will attack in numbers. So, I don't know. I think it'll be quite free-flowing tomorrow. I don't think Palace has got any... See, the problem is, any team that comes to the Emirates now, look at it this way. If we won't try and win... Obviously, we want 3 points. Realistically, are we going to get 3 points? Deep down, they're thinking, no, we're not going to get 3 points. So the next best thing, can we get a point? Yeah, we might be able to get a point. Might be able to get a point, perhaps nick a goal at the end. So you got nothing to lose because no one's expecting you to win anyway. So a point coming out with a point from the Emirates is like 3 points, isn't it? Really, it's like when we used to go to Old Trafford. You get a point at Old Trafford back in the day. It was like a win. It was like a win. Can you imagine that trip back to Sunderland for them fans? Mate, it must have been awesome today. I mean, that's incredible, isn't it? There's always one team that comes up, not last season, but there's always one team that comes up and you just go, whoa, bloody hell. But I said it, I can't see Sunderland or Leeds going down this season. I can't. Burnley might get sucked in there, but I think two teams that are premierships kind of... Everyone was saying Brentford, and I said Brentford won't go down. I reckon Wolves and West Ham will go, you know. I reckon Wolves, West Ham and Burnley. That's how I look at it. Squad depth, but still plays the same 13 players. Exactly, Suge. Exactly. Listen. Our nightmare is only round the corner. I'm just preparing everyone. I know it's coming. We will have a mini nightmare. No team goes through the season without having any kind of problems. We will have a problem somewhere along the line. I just hope that we've amalgamated enough points so that when we do have them problems, it don't really affect us. That's what I'm hoping. But we've got the November to come yet. We've got the dreaded November and December to come. We all know what happens to Arsenal November and December. Yeah, we forget to put the Christmas decorations up, and then when we do put them up, we forget to take them down. So, you know what I mean? We better win the league, otherwise Arteta has to go. Yeah, listen, I think he's had his time anyway. Okay, then. Let me ask you another question, right? He wins the league. What else? What convince you that he can go and do it again next season? What will he bring? What will he do any differently? What he's done this season and last season and the season before to retain that title? What is he suddenly going to do differently? Because there's not going to be any more players coming through the door. I don't know why people think that we're going to have more and more players coming through the door. You might get one or two, but we're going to have to sell people. We're going to have to sell players. Whether you like it or not, any players that come in January or in the summer, we're going to have to sell. We're going to have to let the Martinellis go. We're going to have to let Trossard go. We've got to sell. That is just the way it is. And we're going to extend the stadium. We're apparently extending the stadium that's going to cost millions. And then we're going to have to move to Wembley. So we're going to lose revenue there. We're going to lose money. When we're playing at Wembley, we'll be losing money. Do you think we're going to Wembley and paying for free? Do you think they're going to say, yeah, you can come and rent Wembley out for nothing? No problem. It's going to cost thousands. It's going to cost thousands. We don't just rock up at Wembley for nothing. We'll be tenants. Be West Ham settings. We'll be paying rent. So you're going to pay rent to play at Wembley. Then you're going to have the stadium being refurbished. So this squad of players that he's got now is going to be the squad of players for the next 2-3 seasons. So what is he going to do any different if he's here next year? Big up the Lux, man. Good evening, my brother. Hope you're well. Saturday night. We should beat Palace 100%, my friend Lynch. But they play an expansive style. They do. Fullbacks are aggressive. Muniz, Mateta, Sarr, Wharton. We have to listen. You'll see that Adam Wharton tomorrow. And I've been absolutely. I'm a big fan of Adam Wharton. It's going to be I'm going to be interested. I'm going to be watching it tomorrow live, obviously, because I'll be there, right? I'm going to be watching Adam Wharton play tomorrow. And I'm going to be really watching him because I think he's a brilliant player. I really do. I really, really do. He's key. He's really key. 1 a.m. kickoff here in Sydney. Must win or I'll be cranky. 1 a.m. Honestly, Razor, big up to you. Everyone living overseas, Australia, New Zealand, USA, that's watching Arsenal at crazy o'clock in the morning. Big up to you all, people. Big up to you all. As I said, whether you go, whether you stay at home, I never, ever, just because I go to matches, I'm no bigger fan than anyone else. Listen, all right? Respect to everyone. Respect to everyone. Man United doing better now. There you go. Predicted that. Sleeping Giant, mate. Sleeping Giant. You watch Man United spend in January. Watch what they spend next season. I said Man United to be back within the next 2 seasons. That's why it's key that we do things right. Man United will be back big time next 2 seasons. Champions League, everything. Top 3, top 4, challenging for the Premiership. You watch. Massive club, massive football club. They want Arteta to stay at the club so they can have Arteta's story, like when Wenger was joined Arsenal, coming from Japan. He was not known until Wenger becomes successful at Arsenal. Possibly there is that to it, but if he wins something this season, listen, respect. Comes from Man City, putting the cones and giving people the bibs. He comes from coaching Pep's number 2 to winning the Premiership. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Well done. Shake his hand. Unfortunately, we've got to look for. We want to look to freshen it up. Want to move on because we don't trust that you can sustain it. I might be wrong. He might go and win the Premiership back to back, or the Champions League back to back, or the Carabao Cup back to back. He might do, but I don't believe he can. I'm still like that. Whether he can actually win a trophy this season. It's a long way to go yet, people. A long way to go. What's happening to Liverpool could easily happen to us. We could have a run of games where it happens to us. As I said, we're only 2 or 3 injuries away from no different to what we were last season. People keep going on about how brilliant our squad is, but Rice gets injured. You got Marino and Zubamendi in midfield. Zubamendi gets injured. You got Marino and Norgard in midfield. Best team in Europe? Really? Okay. Gyökeres gets injured. You back up front with Havertz. Havertz gets injured. You get Marino up front. Stacker gets injured. He's got to rely on Ranieri that he don't trust and he don't like. Trossard and Martinelli, he wanted to sell anyway. Didn't even want them at the club in the summer. So where are they getting this from? At the moment, the squad is strong. At the moment, the squad is looking very, very good. At the moment, we're winning games and we're all happy. But it's a long way to go. And football changes very, very quickly. And this is why I get frustrated when people my age have witnessed this over the years and years gone by under previous managers. And yet they're coming out with all this, best in the world. This one's, come on. We're 2 injuries away from having Norgard and Marino in midfield. Is that going to win you the Premiership? Xhaka has been good. Xhaka has been amazing. What a brilliant signing that was for Sunderland. Sean Longstaff has been decent for Leeds. Them teams who got promoted need Premier League experienced players. They're massive clubs though, Joseph. They're massive, massive clubs. Sunderland and Leeds are massive clubs with massive fan bases. I'll tell you what, right, when Arsenal rock up at Elland Road, that's a big team they'd want to get one over on. That place will be rocking. Same as Sunderland. Wait till Sunderland in a couple of weeks' time. Honestly. They'd be putting flags on the seats for when people walk in, they pick them up. There'd be flags waving all through the game. It'd be rocking. It'd be bouncing, that place. I've been to Sunderland. I've been away. It is absolutely chaos. I've been to Elland Road as well. West Ham will be playing Millwall with the Newham Council House. Do you know what? I spoke to James the other day. Big up James, E20 Zone, and went in on his chat. And do you know what? I was listening. I was listening to his show, and big up to James. He got emotional. He got emotional, and there was a few tears. He honestly thinks it's the end of his football club, and true passionate fan, because he was in tears. The guy, he was in tears the other night, last night when they lost against Leeds, and and I think it was tears of frustration. But I can see Millwall coming up in the Premier League. I can see them changing places. I really can. I bet the local police will be very happy if that happens. Look at Liverpool. Slot won the league last season, and sections of their fan base already want him gone. Standards, Suge. Standards, my friend. Standards. This fan base, I'll give him another 3 years. Wembley days will be dark. Very dark, Lynch. Very dark. I won't be getting home till 2 o'clock in the morning, midweek, Champions League. That's how dark it'll be. That'd proper be like us supporting Arsenal in the fog, Lynch, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? Big up, brother. I don't think he's going to do us any favours. That's why he's got to amass the trophies now. Get the trophies won now, because you ain't winning nothing when you go to Wembley. Ain't happening. Every game would be like an away game. If we lose to Palace and Real Madrid, sack slot. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Standards. If they drop to mid-table, they're not far off it now. If Liverpool are mid-table come Christmas, and he's had a disaster where he's finished mid-table, no Champions League, I'll call it now. I can see Arnie being sacked at the end of the season. That's the standards they've got, you know. Big up the Jam Boy. Hello, Jam Boy. How you doing, brother? Big up, Jam Boy. Couldn't believe West Ham defending that corner yesterday. No, it's terrible, man. Terrible. Some Liverpool fan have wake up 4 a.m. to Liverpool and we can win. Yeah. Some Liverpool fan have to wake up 4 a.m. to Liverpool and we can. I know, mate. It's pain. It's pain. West Ham are in the shit. Yeah, massively. Yeah. They're like a candle, aren't they? They're just slowly burning away, aren't they? Awful. Awful. All the regulars are in here. Yeah, Saturday night, and I know all the words to crap songs. How does is that the Saturday night? You know Jan Boy, didn't you? Or is that? Oh, that's the Macarena, isn't it? That's the Macarena. I'm thinking of a different tune, man. I'm thinking of a different dance. I tell you what, that would be if I was a professional footballer now. That would be my thing. Can you imagine it? 60,000 fans would copy it, wouldn't it? I'd score a goal and I'd give it that. Yeah, I'd give it that. Do you know what I mean? What a celebration that'd be. Dear. DJB rattles one top corner. He's doing the Macarena. Win or not winning a trophy this season? We are not winning a trophy this season. Yeah, I know. Listen, if we don't win a trophy with this football team, with these players, then I don't know what. I don't know what. How can you not win a trophy? Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Declan Rice, Zubimendi, whether you think they're brilliant or whatever. First 11 I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Norgards and all of that coming in, right? Stacker, Yorkeres, Martinelli, stroke Trossard, David Raya in goal, left back of Skelly or Calafiori. How are you not winning a trophy? You don't even need Arteta as manager. You can go get you can go get someone that works in Greggs to manage that team and win a trophy. You don't even need Arteta as manager. You get them in the change rooms. You go to them right. Play through the lines. Don't give the ball away. Get compact. Defend as a unit. Make sure you defend the corners properly. You pick your man up. When you get a chance, take it. That's it. Go out there and enjoy yourself, guys. Where you go. 15 million a year for that. I'm still not convinced Arteta is going to get us over the line, but I hope he can prove the fans wrong. AFC, listen, man. I want him to prove me wrong. I will be. Listen, if we score tomorrow, I'll be going nuts, like I always do. Like I always do. But a lot of fans think that because you have an opinion and because you've been scarred by this manager previously and you don't trust him and you call it out and you give him the facts. This is what he done. This is the reason why we got beat here. This is the reason why we didn't win this game. This is the reason why he didn't do this. People forget all the crap signings he made before Berta came along. People forget that he'd spent £750 million before the start of this season. He was on £750 million and won nothing. Oh no, they don't want to remember that. They only want to remember the first 8 games and the team we've got. They don't want to mention the Pablo Maris, the Sambi Lakongas, giving Eddie Nketiah £100,000 a week and the 14 shirt when he could have signed Isak. No. That's all forgotten about. Don't worry about that. Berta's come along and got this manager out the shit. He said West Ham are a fucking joke. Yeah, they are, mate. Millwall currently 3rd in the Championship. Talking of Championship, big up my man Frank Lampard. Big up my G Frank Lampard. Coventry. Called that at the start of the season as well. Big Frank, I'm telling you now, right? Like Frank Lampard, got a lot of time for Frank Lampard. Nice guy and proper midfield player as well. When he was at Chelsea, mate, he was brilliant, wasn't he? I don't know any Arsenal. No one would know anything about football if when Frank Lampard was prime at Chelsea and you said to him, would you have him at Arsenal? You'd be mad. Any Arsenal fan that turned around and go, no, I wouldn't have him. You'd be bonkers. He was a player. We went through the 10 years. When you think that generation, that England generation, that golden era of Ferdinand, Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard, all of these, Sheringham's and all of that, and we didn't win anything, did we? We didn't win anything. Could Arsenal be like that? Could Arsenal be like that England generation? We could be like that England team. We could be looking back in 5-10 years' time going, do you remember that Arsenal team that never won nothing? That Gyökeres and Havertz and Saka and Raya and they didn't win anything. Could happen, people. Could happen. It's football. I said that, DJB. I can see Millwall being in the Premier League. Yep, 100%. Now that's a tasty ground to go to. West Ham should sign Gabby Jesus. Yep, and they could get Wanyeri on loan as well. DJB, you read that thing on Jesus? No, I haven't yet, my friend. But I know he's back in training, and I think he's free to leave, isn't he? If my prediction comes true and we get injuries, imagine this lineup: Raya in goal, Ben White left back, Hincapie, Mosquera, Calamari, Zubimendi, Norgard, Odegaard, Noni, Marino, Trossard. Suge? Now, big up to you, my friend, right? Because whoever's looking back at this channel, of this stream, we're all real ones on here, but if anyone's coming across later on tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, looking at this stream, look at that potential lineup and tell me that is the best team in Europe and in the world. Let's just chill for a bit and just look at that lineup. And anyone that's played football, watched football, seen brilliant teams, the Barcelonas, the Real Madrids over the years, the Invincibles, Alex Ferguson's Man United, right? Look at that team. And with your hand on your heart, take away your Arteta posters and all your love for Arteta. You're telling me that team that Sue just kindly put up on the screen is the best squad in the world and Europe. Because that could be the squad we could line up with one day this season. It's a good squad. It's not the best. My car's a good car. It's not the best. All I want for Christmas is a trophy. Yeah, let's get the Carabao Cup one. Yeah, should we get the Carabao Cup one? I want the Carabao Cup. That's the first trophy I want, the Carabao Cup. Because you win the Carabao Cup, you can then go and win the Premiership. Gives you that confidence. The team has won something. We've got over the line. You've been the Carabao Cup. Psychologically, you're thinking that's another cup gone. It's another one we haven't got to. Just discovered your channel. Come over from Lee Gunner. He's having a homemade curry. Andy Last, I'll tell you what, he's having a homemade curry, is he? Lovely. Wonderful. I've done myself a mean stir fry tonight, I've got to admit. Done myself a nice stir fry. I've not had a beer. I've got a little beer in the fridge, but I ain't fancied a beer tonight. I don't really drink a lot, people. I love a cup of tea. Do like a cup of tea. And it's got to be Yorkshire tea. None of this Tetley crap. Yeah. It's got to be Yorkshire tea. Arsenal will win the league this season. Lynch, I tell you what, bruv, you know I've got 100% respect for you, my friend. 110% respect to you. And yeah, I mean, there is a lot of fans that truly believe it this season. And I don't blame you for believing it. For me, if we are top of the league when I'm eating my Christmas dinner by about 6 or 7 points, and we go into January 7, 8 points clear, then I might add that. Yeah, I think we can this season. I think we can. But at the moment, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. North London derby, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, injuries, so just enjoy it. As I said, we're on that wave, Lynch, aren't we? We're having a little surf. We're on that nice big wave. The sun's shining. The nice girls are on the beach walking up and down. We're on the wave and we're enjoying life at the moment. You've got a cocktail waiting. You've got your beer on the side. Yeah, you got your sunbed. Everything's happy. All right. Let's just enjoy it at the moment. But you know as well as I do, all waves crash on the beach eventually. Let's just hope it doesn't. Big up, Andy. Suge, please no. Exactly. See what I mean? You see, this is what I'm trying to say. Suge is like me. He looks at the bigger picture. He broadens his mind. It's not, people say it's negative. I always say there's a difference between being negative and being realistic. I always think if you're unrealistic, you're negative. Because you're negatively looking at the positive, you're looking at the positive all the time. That can't be too much of a positive, can it? Yeah, you just have to look at what could happen, and when it don't, brilliant. Let's all get down to North London in the streets and have a little celebration. And then Jamboy can buy me a beer. Suge will come over. Lynch will come over with his surfboard under his arm. We'll have all sorts. Waha will be around. I'm sure everyone will be around. Joseph Connor Golden. We'll all be there. We'll all meet up. Kenny Ken will have a Diet Coke. It'll be magic. If Chelsea beat us in the league, if Crystal Palace is that meant to say Crystal Palace, my friend? Beat us in the league, it will be a travesty. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea. Oh, I think he said, is that Chelsea? It don't matter who beats us in the league; it'll be a travesty because this is the best team in the world. You don't get beat if you're. This is what I'm saying. If you're making these great big statements that you are the best team in the world, then by rights, no one should beat you, should they? They shouldn't beat you, should they? If you're the best in the world, by rights, law of averages, you shouldn't lose. We're going to win everything, right? Sub to Shane Gooner. You better have. I'm sure most of the people have on here. We have a squad to win the Prem and the Champions League. Arteta will be the reason if we don't. I've always said that. I'm not worried about the players. It's not the players that worry me. It's the manager. It's not the players. It's not the team. DJB, are you afraid of Mateta tomorrow? Of course I am, my friend. Of course I am. He's a good player. Scoring goals. He's a handful. And if Mosquera's good playing alongside Saliba, you might see a few gaps. You might not see that massive. You might see a few gaps. You might not. But there's more of a chance you will if Gabriel ain't playing, isn't there? This is what I'm saying. Just keep it realistic. Keep it real. Jay, week 20, I see it. Coventry walk in the league. Yeah, they are, my friend. I hope they come up, Coventry. That's a nice club as well, Coventry. Nice club. Nice club. In our last 7 games, we've lost 5. Oh, mate. Terrible. Terrible form. That form ain't winning you anything. No way this season, Arsenal team in cohesion. I hope so, Lynch. I hope so, brother. I hope so, my friend. Mikel has to win or he's out, and I feel he leaves his squad, he's ready. Positive, Lynch. See, this is what I like about you, right, Lynch? Right? You're behind the team, you're behind the manager, and you really believe they're going to win the Premiership, right? Everything that Arteta's done in the past doesn't matter. They're going to win the Premiership, and that's cool, and I respect you for that. But do you know what I respect you for? You also know that if he doesn't win anything, you know that that's it. He's gone. Get out of here. Get away from our club. Don't ever want to see you back here again. If you can't win with this team and you don't win me a trophy this year, you're gone. And that's what I respect you for. Because there's a lot of fans out there, when you ask them, they go, oh, I'll give him next season. I'll give him another I wouldn't get rid of him. I'd still have him at the club. Because they're frightened of change. And I don't know what it is. That's the only thing I put it down to. They are literally petrified of change. They can't imagine anyone else at the football club. They think that if Arteta wasn't at this football club, it would be the death of Arsenal Football Club. It would be the finish of us. They honestly believe there is no life after Arteta. And that is the thing that I can't get my head around. But Lynch, you can. And that's what I respect you for, my friend. And the fact that you're and the fact you always follow the huddle. I mean, come on, man. Hey, that Suge 11 is our backup 11. We have a squad. Trouble is though, that backup 11, Lynch. If it gets thrown in round about December time, January time, it ain't good enough to win the Premiership, is it? That's what I'm saying. You can't win trophies with that team. It might get you out of trouble for a couple of games, but you ain't gonna be honestly, you're not gonna pull the best girl in the house with that team, are you? Come on. I'm not getting carried away. I know we're 2 points clear of Sunderland, and I'm not getting carried away. I say Arteta will bottle the title in January, but I want us to win the Carabao Cup. I want the Carabao Cup. I just want to go to Wembley. I don't even know where it is. It's been that long. I wouldn't even know how to get there. I'd have to waze it. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, we're only 2 points clear of Sunderland, mate. I tell you. No, about Liverpool. Let's worry about the Sunderland. West Ham have 99-year lease for their stadium, and their money goes to Newham Council and the London legacy from 2012 Olympics, and it's killing West Ham financially. Awful. Awful. Worst mistake they ever made was moving into the London Stadium. It was cheap, wasn't it? I think the problem is with West Ham, right, with their owners, is when they got rid of Moyes, they was hoping that Sullivan would spend the money and go big with a manager. I think they was hoping to get someone like Marino in or Jose in, or do you know what I mean? Lure a real big manager. But he went cheap. He went for Lopetegui, and that went wrong. Then it was panic settings, and he got, do you know what I mean? He got Potter, and that went wrong. And then it's panic settings, and now they've got Nuno, which I think Nuno's a good manager. I think given time, Nuno would be okay, but he just ain't got time, and he hasn't got the players. And Nuno knows he ain't got the players. If you watch him in the interview, he knows he ain't got the players. He probably turns up every morning and goes, "Oh, what have I got here?" Do you know what I mean? What have I got here? It's like the missus giving you a shopping list to go down to Tesco's and you forget it. And you walk into Tesco's and you're scratching your head and going, "Did she want milk? Does she want eggs? Does she want butter? I can't. I've ain't got my list. I can't remember." That's how Nuno must feel when he rocks up at West Ham every morning. What have I got here? Do I play him right back? What do I do? I don't drink DJB. Nor do I, Prime. I'm not a big drinker, man. I'm, one or two. It's just a social gathering, like a couple of times a year, but that's about it. But I'll buy you a cup of tea. Have a little cup of tea, bit of pie and mash. Bit of pie mash liquor and a cup of tea, and then we'll go on the parade. Sorted. Prome, if you've never had pie mash and liquor, you haven't lived, mate. Get yourself double pie, double mash and liquor. Knock Shane's breakfast into, I'll tell you, even Shane Gooner had snapped your hand off for that. Double pie, mash and liquor. No one from the outside of the East End has ever probably even eaten it, but I'm telling you now, get on it. It's massive. Lynch, my issue with the 11 is I can't wholeheartedly say that won't happen. With the potential injuries we could get, Rice, Timber, Gabriel and Saka Saliba are getting played too much. Facts. That is a facts. Do you know the ones I'm worried about out of all of them is Timber and Rice? Timber and Rice. The games they're playing, high intensity games they're playing. Rice should never be playing against Brighton in midweek Carabao Cup. Definitely not. He should have been bought off against Atleti, and he shouldn't be going to Prague. That next away game in the Champions League in Prague, Rice don't play. I wouldn't play Rice. I wouldn't start Timber. If your squad is that good and you trust it, then you can go to Slavia Prague with Ben White, Zubamendi and Marino in midfield. See, this is what I'm saying. If you're making all these accusations that this squad is the best squad and we've got squad in depth, then rotate it in certain games. Use your players. Rotate it. Get rest time to your other players. Trust the process. We all know what that is, people. I bet you Lee's caning that curry. I bet he's cleaning it. Lee, homemade curry. He never made it. He got someone down the road to make it. There's no way Lee's made. Big up Lee. He's never made a homemade curry, man. He's got some. He's been out on the pool by the beach or something, and he's got someone back to make him a curry. Yorkshire's the best. Of course, it's the best cup. It's the best cup of tea in the world. I can't drink tea unless it's Yorkshire. I'll buy you a can of Iron Brew and a pack of crisps, DJB. Do you know what, right? That's the one drink I don't drink, Iron Brew. I remember having a taste of it once and I spat it out. It's horrible. Horrible. Do you remember Tizer? Tizer's still around. I like a bit of Tizer. Do you know what? I'm not one for fizzy drinks. It's funny, isn't it? You know, like when some people have always got like my son. You go around my son's house, he's always got like Cokes in his fridge and all of that, and Fanta and Coke. And I'm just not one for pop. I don't know. I don't know. I like my cereals though. Twining's breakfast tea. Oh, that's posh, man. You're rich if you're having Twinings. I'll call it the Royals posh tea. Exactly. Builder's breakfast tea. My dad was a Coventry City at 16 years old in the 90s. Oh, massive, man. Wicked. Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. It's a nice. It's a nice club, Coventry. There's some great teams in that championship, and there. We're all good from DJB. I can't lie. We've got top players on the way back from injury. We should win the Premiership and Champions League. If God will, we can cup as well. Prone. I hope so, brother. I hope so. I think we can go and win a major this season. I can't lie to you. I think we can. I think we can. I think we're good enough. I do. I really do think we're good enough to win something. As I said, the players, I ain't got a problem with the players. It's whether this manager can actually get us over the line. I've been scarred. This is what I'm saying. When you've finished runners up 3 years on a trot, and you've lost semi-finals, and you've gone out of cup competitions, it's scarring, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And although you're saying, yeah, we can do it, there's still that kind of in the background, you know? They're stone cold losers, DJB. Time will tell, my friend. Time is going to tell, Sully, my friend. Question: in the Carabao Cup, would you rest Rice, Gabriel, Saka, Timber if White is fit? I definitely would rest Timber, and I would rest Rice and Saka. Yeah, I would. Trust your squad. Trust it. If it's that good, Suge, that everyone's saying it is, what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? This is what you got to ask yourself, isn't it? See, everyone's quick to turn around and say, "Oh, we've got squad in depth. We've got the best squad in Europe," right? But when you say to them, "Oh, okay, then. So in the Carabao Cup against Brighton, we won't play Rice, we won't play Gabriel, we won't play Saka, and we won't play Timber," suddenly they go, "Oh, no, we can't do that. Can't do that. We've got to win the game." Well, we will win the game because we're using our depth. We're using our squad depth because you said that they're the best. So why can't we drop these? This is what I'm saying. So on one hand, they're saying, "Oh, it's the best squad in the world. We've got all the best squad depth. We've got backup in every single position." But when you turn around and say these players should be rested, they go, "Don't know about that. Not sure." So it don't make sense. So really deep down, they don't trust it. They don't trust it. Me, I'm going with the flow. Rest Rice, rest Timber, play Ben White because, yeah, adequate backup. No problem, because that's what I've been told. No problem. And if the manager's the second best manager in the world, he should be able to deal with the rotation, shouldn't he? He should be able to deal with it. We should win the title now. If we do, it's no big deal from Arteta. And we don't, he must go. 100%, Darren. No excuses now. If we pull away from Liverpool tomorrow and we lose it, oh, can you imagine if we lose, if we don't win anything at the end of the season? Oh, my days. No, this season is Arteta's last chance. If he doesn't win anything and stays, blood fires, my Caribbean crew. Yeah, 100%, Jam Boy. 100%. I've said this before, right? I really cannot sit here and with my hand on my heart and tell you lovely people what I would do next season. If we win nothing and this manager is still rocking up in August and standing on that touchline, I don't know what I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do. I ain't got a clue. It'd be like the 80s. It'd be like the 80s in the stadium again. It'd be madness. Anyone that says anything to me, I'll just lose it. Seriously. I don't know. We win nothing, and he's standing there as bold as brass on the touchline, and I have to listen to people like Canton in the press room going, so Mikel, what do you see in Timber then? What is it? His football boots that he wears? What is it? Come on, man. Yeah, all four. Sullivan, all 4 trophies. If you're putting them up on a pedestal, that's the minimum expectation. That's the minimum expectations. If you're driving a Lamborghini round the motorway, you don't expect to be taken over by a Renault Megane, do you? Or a Mini. The expectations is when you put your foot down, he ain't going to be able to overtake you. No one should be overtaking this football club if it's the best in the world, the best in Europe, the best manager. And I know I sound as if I'm coming across a bit facetious, but I'm only coming off the back of what people have been telling me and what I've been hearing. Just stop saying stupid things. Just stop saying stupid things. That is all you ask. Keep it real. Keep level-headed. Say sensible things. Say things like, at the moment, this squad looks like it's going places. This squad looks like it can win a trophy. And at the moment, the manager is getting a lot of things right. However, you know what football's like. Things can happen. Yeah, but are you the best in the world? No, at the moment we're very, very strong, and I'd put us up there I'd put us up there challenging. But what team is the best in the world? Teams that win things, right? Well, yeah. Have we won anything then? No. Well, ask me a sensible question. To Wembley, I have to drive on the A406. Good luck, AFC. There's no way I'm driving to Wembley. Not from here. I've got to go Stratford and just sit on the train. It's not the going, is it, AFC? It's the coming home. It's the coming home. That's a nightmare to get home from. That station's hideous. I thought Mikel should have been sacked 2 years ago, but I will always support the team regardless of the manager. Absolutely. Totally get it, Lynch. Mikel isn't going anywhere, so we have to accept for the time being. 100% Lynch. We're all behind the team. 100%. 100. I'm behind it massively. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll take up my position tomorrow. I'll be shouting out, cheering. 100% Lynch. 100%. That's what I mean. He's not going anywhere. And at the moment, it's brilliant. I'm loving it at the moment. Top of the league, Liverpool dropping points, City looking not brilliant. Yeah, 9 points in the Champions League. Not conceding many goals. Life's all good, man. I'm absolutely buzzing. 100% buzzing. I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you, right? I'm believing a little bit more this season that we're going to win something than I have for a long, long time. Right? So that is where I'm coming from. My position on the manager don't change. I still would like a change of management because I think the long term that would be beneficial for my football club. That's my opinion. But for the first time, I'm really, really confident that we are going to win a major trophy. Yeah, keeping my feet on the floor, keeping level-headed, not getting too above myself, not saying silly things. I'm just a little bit more confident than I have been in the past. Wembley used to be our second home. Great memories. 79 final. I was there. I went like that when Man United equalised. And then when Brady had the ball with it going through the midfield, I was like that. Out to Graham Ricks. Cross came in. Sunderland far post. Sliding in. The rest is inch. Oh, man. That was great memories, that was. And then I was there against West Ham. Bad memories. Bad final that was. Bad final. Ipswich. I was there again. Bad final. Shocking. I'm not a big drinker. Pie mash and liquor. Yes, Mafia. Get in there. I don't drink alcohol anymore anyway. That's all right, Jam Boy. No problem, mate. I'm sure we can get you a Fanta or something on the parade. See, we're talking about parades, people. This is how confident we all are. We're talking about parades, meeting up. Yeah. We'll have to get that. We'll have to get old Sullivan decked out though. In that, we'll have to get in one of them jackets. You know what I mean? Get some merch up. Get all our merch on. Lynch, I agree with that. I'll support Arsenal, but agree Arteta is not going anywhere to at least the end of the season. I just want accountability and not, 100%. Homemade curry, just not his home. Oh, I don't know, man. Sullivan Brady Gold was owners of Birmingham City and they failed as well, nearly killed the club. Exactly. You'd have thought West Ham would have learnt their lesson, wouldn't you? Tizer, yes. Go on the Tizer. Lilt. I've not had Lilt for years, Jam Boy. Do they still sell Lilt? What's it called now? I don't think it's called Lilt, is it? I don't think it's called Lilt, is it? I don't think so. I don't think it's called Lilt. No. Let's have a little look at this. Why is it doing this to me? I can't get it. What is going on here? Why can't I get that? Hang on, guys. Here we go. We're in. Right, guys. Team for tomorrow, people. Let's have a little look, right? Maureen's Pie and Mash Shop, Chris, Street Market in the best pie mash, massively. I know a better one than that where I live, my friend, though. Honestly. Norgard for Brighton game, mate. 100%, Darren. Get Norgard in against Brighton. Play Wanyeri against Brighton. Start with Skelly, Saliba, Ben White. Yeah, 100%. That'd be a tough game. I've never been so confident in my life. Excellent prom. Keep it up. I'm not Arteta sexual, nothing like that. If something I want, 100%. Nice. Listen, guys, Respect to you 100%. I don't get, listen, if you're in the chat and you're supporting the manager, that's fine. I haven't got a problem with that, guys. I ain't got a problem with that. No problems at all. Everyone's different. When I started this show, when I started this channel, what did I say to everyone? Everyone's opinion is valued. Everyone's opinion is respected, no matter what team you support, what you do, anything, not a problem. All right? Not a problem. I'm behind the team. I think the team's going to win something this year. Not got a problem with them. Not got a problem with the players at all. I'm just a little bit, as I said, I've been hurt in the past by this manager, and I'm just keeping my feet on the floor. I don't see the problem with that. I don't see the problem with that. As I said, it's like having a partner that's cheated on you, and you've sorted it out. You have them back, but there's always that in the back of your mind. That's all I'm saying. I'm hearing rumours that Arsenal are after Alvarez, as he's not. Well, I'll tell you what, wouldn't be a bad signing, because we haven't really got a backup for Gyökeres, have we? Not really. We're back to Havertz again, aren't we? And we still haven't got anyone on the left. So if we can get someone in January, that'd be brilliant. But I'll be very surprised if we do, people. Very surprised. I'll be shocked. Big up DJB, my bro. All love from Ireland. Massive. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah. Welcome. PFC PCTV 122 from Ireland. Shane's neck of the wood. Northern or southern, my friend? Yeah, Shane's he's like Shane, man. Big up, my friend. Please remember to like and stream, guys. Yeah, put a like on it, guys. 21 in the building. Smash a like. If whatever, smash a like. If you haven't subbed, have a little sub as well. Why don't Arteta sit down on the dugout and let players play? He annoys me. He keeps waving his hands and telling players. Yeah, I don't. I like my managers to be passionate. I've got to be honest. I do like my managers to be involved and passionate, but there are times when he can just sit down and chill and just let the players do their thing. I understand that, but I don't mind a little bit of passion. You know, I want Zidane. That's my manager, and he is quite passionate, so I haven't got a problem with that. I have seen so many managers are doing it right now. It's mad. I agree. Yeah, it can get a little bit over the top. All this about staying in your technical area is a load of old crap, isn't it? Because they don't do that. Real Madrid probably the best in the world based on trophies. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Man United and Liverpool are very, very close, though. I've been to Wembley watching Arsenal, and it's absolute nightmare. It's a joke. We have more strength in depth this season. Arteta is the biggest threat to us winning anything or injuries. Yeah, he is to be honest, right? He's more of a threat than Liverpool, isn't he, Arteta? Isn't he? When you think about it, because you know he's going to do some madness, don't you? That's the problem. You've seen it. Us oldies have seen it. Graham, Wenger sides, we're not world beaters. They stepped up in the season. Arteta has to get his side to step up constantly, no matter who plays. Facts, Gunner 67. And if 67 stands for the day he was born, you're my man, because it was the year I was born as well. What a brilliant year. Yeah, facts. Big up to you, Gunner. Big up. Well, DJB, what a final to have attended. Yeah, I've attended many finals. Champions League, Palmer, Cup Winners' Cup. Yeah, awful. Apart from the Cup Winners' Cup, that's brilliant. And the FA Cups that we win. I tell you, another final that wrenched me was the Michael Owen final. Oh, I know we made up for it because we was, Man United battered us and then we beat them on penalties. But I'll never forget that. That was painful. That was. I was thinking, DJB, we could ground share with West Ham due to its. Do you know what? Right, Kenny Ken said this. Kenny Ken said this. And he said it would be more beneficial for us to ground share at West Ham than go to Wembley, because all the trains and everything going into Stratford from East Anglia, C2C, from London, we're right on top of Stratford, really, aren't we, the Emirates? It's only Ivory Islington's on the overground, the Mildmay line. It's on the same line, right? And it helps West Ham out, doesn't it? Helps West Ham out. They can come and perhaps watch a decent game of football. But, oh man, he's become a flop, hasn't he? He's becoming a flop. Whatever happened to the Russian player that was on Arsenal? Shavin? I don't know. We'll have to check that out, David. Right. Let's share this screen with you. My lovely people. Let's have a go. There we go. I don't think this is going to, apart from Gabriel, I don't know. I mean, is Gabriel ruled out? Is he gone next season? I don't know. Is he gone? What am I talking about next season? Is he actually gone? Okay, so let Mosquera goes in there, doesn't he? But I can see that being the starting lineup, right? I can see that being the starting lineup. Question mark over Gabby. Gabby might not be on the starting lineup, but that should be good enough to beat Crystal Palace tomorrow, right? That should be good enough to beat Crystal Palace tomorrow. As far as I'm concerned, I can't see there being any problems there. Unless Mosquera comes in. Let's have a look at the potential Palace lineup. Let's have a look. Can we get that? Why aren't they getting Crystal Palace up, people? Crystal, there we go. Let's have a look. So this is the potential Crystal Palace lineup. Dangerous. Adam Walton will probably play more central, I think. Yeah. But this brother here, this one, Muniz, he's quite dangerous. So is Sarr, because he likes to come in and he likes to switch around. This brother could end up here. So when Palace break, right? When they break, these really bomb on. They bomb on like this. All of them. And this guy comes right through the middle. Right? And that's how they attack. And he covers there. So they attack in numbers massively. And that's what we've got to be. That's what we've got to be. That's what we have got to. That's what we've got to be cautious. And I like Henderson. Henderson's doing all right this season. He's doing okay this season. But I'm quietly confident, people. I'm quietly confident. I can't see there being a problem. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Mosquera, Zubamendi, Rice, Eze, Saka, Martinelli. Yeah, 100%. 100%. We'll go with that. Go with that. No problem at all. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. I think we'll be all right. Good morning, Papa DJB. We better win tomorrow. Guna, you said it. We better win tomorrow. Can you imagine the fallout if we don't win tomorrow? Can you imagine it? West Ham. Oh no, Dale. Honestly, I've got a little. Yeah, I know, man. It's not good, is it? It's not good. I've got a little thingy for West Ham. I can't rip into them too much. I've got a lot of friends that are West Ham. I've got some family that are West Ham. You know, the ones that fell on their heads when they were born. You know, went to the dark side. Unfortunately, there's no going back, is there? Can you imagine, he's like, You imagine having to put up with that, well, season in and season out. That is why, right, when they won that Conference League, the euphoria, 40 odd years haven't won a trophy. Can you imagine it? It's like us winning the World Cup, isn't it? It's like England winning the World Cup. I'm in my late 50s, right? I've never seen England win a trophy. And people say to me, what would you rather? Arsenal win the Premiership or England win the World Cup? Or Arsenal win the Champions League or England win the World Cup? And I have to say, honestly, and it's hard, really hard, but I have to say England to win the World Cup. Because I've never seen it. There's generations and generations of football fans never seen England win a trophy. Never seen us win a Euros. Never seen us win a World Cup. I'd like to think that one day, before I leave this planet, England have won a trophy, a major, a Euros or a World Cup. Can you imagine the togetherness of football fans all around the country? Sunderland fans, Barnet fans, Grimsby fans, Doncaster fans. You're in the streets of your local cities or London or all of that after England winning the World Cup. I've seen Arsenal win trophies. Yeah, remember Liverpool Everton game, 3 minutes extra time in both halves together. Today, Brentford, 3 minutes. Yeah, that was a weird one, wasn't it? That was a weird one. 3 minutes in the first half, even got extended until they scored. My son messaged me that and said, there's something going on here. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird, Waha. That is weird. Not even going to talk about the second half added time to Liverpool today. Fergie never got... No, exactly. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? It's all done for drama. You know it is, Waha. It's all done for drama. That's what it's all done for. It's all done for the hype and the... And Lee has said this on his channel many a time, and I'll make him right. It's all done for the views. Like when you get 10 minutes or 7 or 8 minutes added on. It's just like, you know what I mean? Charlie, big up, my friend. This has to be the year. No excuses. Take advantage. Other weaknesses, they'll all do it to us. 100%. Got to be the year. No excuses. It's got to be the year. If this is not the year, then get used to this manager not being at this football club, because it will happen. These owners will pull the plug. There's no loyalty towards this manager because they've shown all the loyalty to the manager. They've shown the money and they've shown the loyalty. Why do you think he's there? I said it, me and Matty said it the other day when I was doing my channel the other Thursday, right? Why do you think Kroenke's there pretty much every game? More or less every single game he's been there, sitting in the stand next to Berta, sitting there. Goal goes in. That's what he does. Then sits back down, arms folded. He's watching Arteta every single move. So one thing I've got to say to all you Arteta fans, if he fouls, get used to it, because he's gone. He has gone. None of this, I don't think they'll get rid of him. I don't think they'll get rid of him. Over £1 billion, trusting the process for 6 years, phases, best squad in Europe, stash the world, and if he fouls, you think they're keeping him? Would you keep a headmaster at a school if they've failed Ofsted 3 years running? Nope. He's gone. He's shown the door. This will be his last year. And if it isn't, and I said to you before, I ain't got a clue what I'm going to do. I'll probably go and support. I'll probably go over West Ham and watch them or something. I don't know. I might go to my local non-league team. I'll go to my local non-league team. I'll give me a ticket. My season ticket will go on the exchange. I'll go a couple of games and I'll scan in, go get a coffee, scan out again, and come home. Just so it looks as if I'm in the stadium. DJB, do you remember when Iceland? What's that? Do you remember when Iceland knowed you out of Europe? Yes, knocked you out of Europe. I do remember. Yeah, I do remember. And the Welsh fans were going mad, loving it. All the Welsh fans mocking us. Isn't it funny, right? Isn't it funny? Our Wales, Scotland and Ireland always want England to foul. Yeah, right. But when we cheer, when Wales, Scotland and Ireland don't progress, they get a little bit, do you know what I mean? They get a little bit kind of like, what are you talking about? You're not supporting your local team, not supporting. It's all good. I'd rather Wales win than Italy or Spain or blah, blah, blah. I don't go down all that route. I don't go down that route. I want all the nations to be at every single tournament. I'm not like that. If Wales have qualified, brilliant. If Ireland have qualified, brilliant. If Scotland have qualified, brilliant. I mean, it's great. I want everyone there. I want everyone there. And I want them in England's group as well, because then I definitely know we're going to qualify. Only joking, everyone. Only joking. Saturday night, Sunday morning. Sod the money. It's all about trophies. 100%, 100%, 100%. All about the trophies. Even the players themselves will tell you it's about the trophies. And I've said this before. Do you honestly think that Saliba, Gabriel, Saka and all of that, at the end of the season, go back in the changing room and go, it's all right, lads. Don't matter. We finished second. We've brought joy to the people. It's better than watching Brighton, isn't it? At least we finished second. At least we're competing. And Saliba's giving it, what are you talking about? We ain't won a trophy. I've got no medal round my neck. I've got to rock up at the French World Cup team and I'm playing with players that have won medals and won things. What are you talking about? Yeah, but it's the journey, isn't it? What are you talking about? Sit down. No, they don't. They don't. They want to win trophies. If you said to Bukayo Saka, right, if you just bumped into him in a pub and you went, Bukayo, can I ask you a question? Yeah, go on, man. Oh, fire away. It's not about your personal life, nothing like that. Don't worry. Oh, okay. Would you rather finish fifth and win the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, or finish second and win nothing? I will bet you any money on this planet that he's going to turn around and say, win the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. I met an Arsenal Arteta secretary today. He hopes Arteta gets a new 5-year contract. They will. David C, I'm telling you. Trust me, mate. I've been asking, when did I ask? I think I was on DG's channel the other day, and I said, and they went, I think I sort of said, if he wins nothing, would you keep him? And they said, yeah, of course we'll keep him. I mean, that sneaky Grimsby mention, love it. Yeah, Grimsby, man. Big up the Grimsby. Grimsby, because he's got British mistress. He's the highest paid manager in the Premier League, in world football. Some of it in world football. Bert's watching close. Notice the owners there. Yeah, mate, they're watching him. They are watching. Facts, DJB, TV producers wanting football soap drama. 100%. That's all it's for. Can you imagine if Liverpool would have equalised? Oh, I mean, yeah. I'm just loving Carragher at the moment, man. I can't stand the geezer. Honestly, I not hate him because I don't hate anyone. I just don't like him. That is one thing I want to see next season. I want to see different faces on Sky Sports. I don't want no Gary Nevilles and I don't want no Jamie Carragher's. I want different faces next season. I'm getting fed up with them now. And you know the overlap? I'm fed up with it. I don't watch it. I have watched a couple now. I don't watch it now. I'm fed up with Ian Wright. And Ian Wright was a legend of mine. He was an absolute legend of mine, Ian Wright. I've got all the respect for him as an Arsenal player. But do you know what? He gets on my nerves now. As not as a footballer, because I'll always cherish him as an Arsenal legend and an absolute joy he gave me on the football field. But he's actually getting on my nerves now because he's always on the telly. He talks nonsense sometimes. I just want to change the scenery. I'm fed up with him. I'll tell you what I have been watching, the cricket one. You know, the overlap equivalent of the cricket one. I'm watching that. I like that. I love that. And they have some right cricket legends on, don't they? Honestly, I do like. I'm so looking forward to the Ashes, people. I can't wait. I cannot wait. November it starts next month. I can't wait. Can't wait for the Ashes. Big up, Lux. Big up. Yeah, no night, mate. All the best. Sleep well. Yeah. Wow. 1 hour 42 minutes. I've done a 2-hour stream with Shane. I've got to go to the Emirates tomorrow. I've got to meet my son at 11:30 at Stratford. So yeah, we'll be calling it a night soon. I mean, this is nice, man. This is nice. Yeah, go on the daggers. Go on the dags. They want a day. They want a day, Suz. They want a day, my friend. They're pulling away from that bottom. They're not going to get promoted. But yeah. What Top Gooners don't realise is saying our squad is the best in the world. It's only putting more pressure on Arteta to deliver, and it doesn't. Stu just said it the other day, didn't I? When people come out with madness like this, that is all it's doing. It's just putting added pressure on the manager and the team. They don't realise the damage it's causing talking nonsense. What's that saying? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah? You know what I mean? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Gunner 67, Arsenal first, 100%. Arsenal first. That is what we are on here, people. That is why we are the real ones. Because we put the club first. We don't put anyone else. Club always comes first. It's not Arteta FC. It's Arsenal. He will move on and he won't give two monkeys about this football club. Clocks go back tonight. In 50 minutes, it's midnight again. No, not tonight. Is it tomorrow night we put them back, isn't it? Please don't say tonight. You've messed me up. When do they go back? I thought it was tomorrow night. Sunday night we put them back, don't we? Like tonight we put them back, don't we? We don't put them back now. Do we? What are you doing me head? No, they go back. They go back Sunday night. They go back midnight tonight, if you know what I mean. I've heard from multiple people who get over the extra time issues. If they need to stop the game, stop the clock, that will eliminate. Yeah, 100%, Suj. 100%. Just stop it, eliminate all this crap. Exactly. DJB, Gallus or Igor Stebanovs. Not much of a choice, mate, but Gallas for me. Stebanovs was like, Gallas for me, my friend. Give me 15 and 2 trophies over second, laugh out loud. Lynch, yeah. 2 trophies, though. If I'm going to finish 15th, I don't want one. You're on my wavelength. We're on the wave together, Lynch. Me and you, bruv. Me and you. Couple of Barbies, bit of barbecuing. Yeah, massive. Is the modern generation don't understand the importance of being first, taking part, not winning is the target for them. They can't understand the cups and the Premier and the competitions to win. Exactly. It's all about the ride. It's all about the journey. It's all about what it looks like. It's all about the image. It's all about PR. It's all about what gets clicks. It's all about what he says. It's all about how he comes across. It's image. It's all about that. It's nothing about. See, the thing is with Arsenal, the thing is with football, especially Arsenal, it's become a brand. It's not a football club anymore to a lot of fans. We still look at it as a football club. Its history, what it was built on, the legends of Tony Adams, Frank McClintock, Cliff Baston, all of these men. That's how we look at the football club. What a lot of fans look at the football club of is a brand. Have we got the best stadium? We've got the best merch, got the best manager, says the best things, looks the best. The players look the best. They carry themselves. All these training videos that you see now on social media, you see them training and laughing and jumping on one another's backs and all happy. Yeah, it's all about what it looks like. All the history and that don't matter. I always say you support the football club because of its history. You don't support the football club because of its future. You only support any football team based on its history, not based on its future. Everyone will have a story why they supported Arsenal. And you will have a story based on your history. Not moments, not what it's going to look like, not because it looked brilliant and because you liked it because we moved to the Emirates and the stadium was the best in the Premiership. It looked nice. It might be players, it might be cups, it might be everything. Unfortunately, your modern fan nowadays, it's about making sure they've got the up-to-date tracksuit, making sure they've got the up-to-date top, making sure they've got the home top. I haven't bought an Arsenal football top in about 15 years. Might even be longer. I ain't bought one. I've had a hoodie buy. I've had hoodies. I've had things bought for me, but I haven't personally gone into the armory and bought merchandise for me. I bought stuff for my sons for birthdays and Christmases. I've had things bought for me, but I haven't personally bought anything. Because I said that, unfortunately, as soon as they started outpricing things and as soon as they took it away from the man in the street so that everyone can enjoy football, so everyone can enjoy the Emirates, as soon as they made it commercialised and as soon as they took the piss out of prices, I stopped buying stuff. That's where I'm at. DJB, your time's changing 1 hour, 40 minutes. Oh, my days, Suge. I really got all that wrong. I honestly thought that they went back midnight tonight. Oh, my. So I've got to put my clocks back tonight then before I go to bed. Right, okay. Good job you told me. I'd have been knackered tomorrow. I'd have missed my son. I'd have missed the kick-off and everything. I'd have been all over the shop. I'm from Oz, and I was more on Aussie rules football in 2009. I watched my first Premier League game. It was Arsenal v Man City. I chose Arsenal. Big up, my friend. You chose the right team, my friend. You chose the right team. Absolute legend. Suge, you're an absolute legend. Thank you very much, mate. Putting it in the super chat as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Started the day, Swindon beat us in the League Cup final in the late 60s. I was a junior at school. There you go. History. See? All history. Robbie from AFTV said he saw you in the armory. He might have done. Weren't buying anything with myself. 100%. I have not spent any money on any Arsenal merchandise for myself personally for years. Can't remember. Cannot remember. No. As soon as they took the piss out of prices, as soon as they started charging stupid money, that was me done. That was me done out of principle. Won't do it. Kilcar, as another Aussie, welcome, but question is, what AFL team? Big up the Aussies. There he is. James, we were talking about you earlier, my friend. I was talking about you earlier. We was talking about West Ham. We've been talking about West Ham. All of us in the chat here. We're all feeling it, bruv, for you. I'm telling you. There's not been anyone coming in saying good riddance to West Ham, F West Ham, nothing. Everyone's feeling it, brother. Because they all appreciate it's a proper club with a proper fan base. And I watched your stream yesterday. I watched your match reaction after the Leeds, and you were tearful, mate. You were absolutely on your back. You were real tears, and I feel your pain. It's tears of frustration because no one's listening. No one's listening. I think you've got about 20,000 fans that have signed the petition. Might even be less. Now, if they was real West Ham fans, that'd be 60, that'd be 40, 50,000, 60,000, wouldn't it? That petition. No, it's sad, brother. Real sad. And I've watched Brentford. You know, I've seen Brentford. I'm watching teams like Bournemouth, and you're thinking to yourself, how are they like where they are, and yet you got West Ham where they are? It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. And as I said, I've got a little soft spot for West Ham because obviously, you know, when I was little and we moved away from North London, I've been brought up round here. So, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking hard. Absolutely hard. All I'm saying, though, sometimes you have to fall to get back up again, brother. Yeah? Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to climb back up again. And it may be, I know it's painful, but it may be the stage where West Ham may have to get relegated to clear out the disease and get rid of the virus that's in your club for you to come back up again. And I know it's hard, but that's what might happen. That's what might happen. Yeah. So big up. Make sure. Tell you what, go and watch E20 Zone and that, people, because sometimes we get, being Arsenal fans, we get carried away with all the euphoria and everything else. But as I said, I'm a football fan. You know, I respect every single fan base that's around because I've been following football for many, many years now. 52 years I've been following Arsenal. I still go, still pay my money, still getting striped up for my season ticket. And I know I am. I know I'm paying over the top for my season ticket. I know I'm having the piss taken out of me from what I'm paying, but I can't help it. It's in me, people. It's in my blood. And I'm passionate about it. But one thing I am, I'm true and I'm a proper fan. I'm the man in the street. And I know it's fucking hard supporting a football team. It ain't cheap. It's painful. And you go through many emotions. You get the ump, you sacrifice a lot, you give up going to weddings, parties, you have row with the missus or you have row with your partners. And I say partners because, you know, we could all, might not have a wife, might have an husband or whatever. I don't know. Everyone's different. Yeah. And I respect fans. I mean, look at them Sunderland fans today. I mean, they've come all the way down to Chelsea. They've got to travel all the way back up again. You know, and it's just the train prices and all that, loads of money. But what West Ham are going through at the moment is kind of frustration because it could have been avoided. I think that's the thing where the West Ham fans are annoyed about. It's not the fact that they are where they are, because any team can be down there. Any team can be in a relegation battle. Any team. Look at Man United and Spurs last season. If Ipswich would have put on a run, one of them would have gone. Right? So any team can be down there if things are not going right. I don't think West Ham find that the problem. I think the biggest thing with a lot of West Ham fans is that it could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. That's the crux that's getting them. They're realistic enough that they're West Ham. They've seen West Ham get relegated over the years. That ain't the problem. The problem, the frustration from the West Ham fans is it could have been avoided and they could have been mid-table. If they'd have spent the money on a decent manager, they could have had a decent manager rather than going all round the houses with the Lopetegis and the Potters. They could have got someone in straight away. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, when they sold Declan Rice, they should have got someone like for like. They should have spent the money and got someone in of the same ilk. Who did they go and get? Ward-Prowse or someone, didn't they? So this is where the frustration lies. But big up, my friend. Ownership, mate. Said it all the time. I know you did, brother. I know you did. I know you did. And if Arteta don't get us over the line, this is what we've been saying. This is what we've been saying. I've still got my doubts, my friend. I've still got my doubts. Completely agree. The club has been destroyed by one man, David Sullivan. 100%. 100%, my friend. 100%. Listen, my channel anyway, and the chat on here, we're all behind you, my friend. Yeah? Make sure you do the right thing because you're a real one and you're standing up for your club, James. And that's what we respect on this channel. It's what we respect on my man Shane's channel as well. You stand up for your club. I wish West Ham don't get relegated, but if they do, we need to go and get Bowen and Paqueta. Yeah, see, this is the harsh reality, though, James. I mean, Suge is a legend, man. He ain't being funny. He's just... I think Bowen's got to move on, mate. I think... you know, sometimes, like me with Wanyeri. See, I've been saying this with Wanyeri. I've been saying that he needs to go out on loan and perhaps come back in a year's time a better player. Because Eze's 27, you know, and we might need him. So, for the good of the player, he may have to move on, mate. You might have to lose Bowen. I don't know about Paqueta, though, Suge, but big up, my friend. Shane, glad to see there's no more buttering up going over here. Hopefully this week's retro show won't be... See, Shane, you have to lower the tone, didn't you? We never even mentioned the retro show, did we, chat? He's losing sleep over it. Look, he's losing sleep over it, his old Shane. I'm 3-2 up and he's losing sleep that I could be 4-2 up come Tuesday in the retro show. I've not sorted out what kits I'm highlighting yet or the shock of the week yet. Coming though, Shane. Don't you worry, brother. It's coming. Big up, Shane. Completely agree with what you're saying. Yeah, James. I think that's the problem, isn't it? You know, and you can relay this to your West Ham fans when you do your channel, brother. And I don't think as I said, I don't think the problem is where you are in the league. Because you've seen it over the years. I think the problem is the frustration that it could have been avoided. That's the frustrating bit. It could have been avoided. It's like if we don't win a trophy this season, it could have been avoided. If we'd have got the manager in to win a trophy at the start of the season with all this money that's been spent on the club, then we would have won a trophy, right? Same scenario. What could happen? Yeah. If Sullivan had done the right thing, you wouldn't be bottom of the league. I'm not saying you'd be near the top, but you wouldn't be near the bottom, would you? And things would be looking a little bit rosy. But as I said, I don't think that when you sold Declan Rice, I don't think Sullivan done the right thing. When he had that money, after the Declan Rice sale, Moyes and that should have gone out, or Moyes should have sat down with Sullivan. He might have done and said to Sullivan, right, I know I'm not going to get anyone in the same as Declan Rice, but I want someone in of the same calibre. It might cost you 80 million, but that's what I need in this football club. And you've never really replaced him. And you know, all these little things suddenly create a big one. What West Ham is going through is absolutely hilarious. Lynch, you're painful, brother. You're shameful. Yeah? Come on, man. I'd tell you what, Lynch, there's lots of other clubs I'd sooner go down than that. You know? Do we want Burnley, really? Do you want Burnley in the Premiership, teams like that? Or would you sooner have a derby match with West Ham? Yeah? Oh, man. E20's own, the midfielder Irving is shite. Wrexham were after him, but he's not even good enough for them. See, there you go. There you go, brother. How's he playing Irving? I don't know. Why ain't he playing Potts? Why ain't he playing my mate's son? Yeah? Why ain't he playing Potsy? It's ridiculous. Go and get Wanyeri on loan. Big up the Lynch. Good night, Prome. Good night, mate. Absolute legend. Big up the Iceland. Yeah? You absolute Viking, you. Big up, my friend. Smash them. Smash a like on Prome. Everyone smash a like on Prome. Big up the Lynch. Yeah, always the Lynch. Major ups, Lynch. It's going to be epic. Retro show. Oh, mate, I can't wait for the retro show. I can't wait for the Boys, I can't wait for the retro show. We've got Shock of the Week coming up, right? We've got the makes, haven't we? Admiral, Umbro, what one does that? And then we've got it, haven't we? Then we've got the big vote. Who do we go for? Who do we go for? Do we go for DJB's choice? Or do we get Shane back level on 3-0? Listen, I'm not going to mislead you people, right? I'm not going to mislead you people. But you know where you know where your loyalties lie. That's all I'm saying. WHU won the World Cup. Fuck's sake, they should have been promoted on that. Exactly. I can't see West Ham going down in what world? What a shame. Seriously, a disaster. Lynch, I knew you was only messing about, man. I knew you was only bantering E20 zone, but you didn't mean it. I know that, friend. Yeah, I can see West Ham going down because what I've seen in the last 2 games is really, really bad. Really bad. And unfortunately, Bowen's not a captain. Bowen's a bit like Odegaard. He shouldn't be captain. You know, Manu, Spurs are my teams to go down every season. Yeah, 100%. 100%. 100. Ain't happening. Man United are going to get in the Champions League this season. I'm telling you. I never saw that coming. I didn't see this re-emergence of Man United. They look completely different. Hernandez looks as if he's back to his best. Harry Maguire's looking like an absolute prime Maldini at the moment. I don't know what's going on. This is what I'm trying to say, people. Football can change. Football can change just like that. It can change just like that. This is what I'm saying. So, you know, enjoy it while we can, and long may it continue. But yeah, I know it could happen. It could happen. It could happen. DJB, you can scroll up and read my comment about the retro show. All right, okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look, Suj. Let's have a look. What'd you say? What'd you say, Sue? You didn't put it in a super, did you, Suj? All right. Are you a Brizzy? Oh, about the this is the Australian one, isn't it? Kilika, mate. Are you in Brizzy? Because I am, but I am in the West Coast fan. I grew up in Perth, so don't hate me. Lions, Broncos, originally. Well, my ex-wife has got family that live in Victoria. You know. What you say about the retro show, Suj? I can't find it, brother. Can't find it, brother. Yeah, put it in again, Suj. Sorry, brother. My mistake. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, people. I'm getting old. Put it in again, Suj, about the retro show, because Shane's worried. He's still staying up. He's out of bed. He's out of bed, man. He's staying up. I know what he's doing. He's probably designing thumbnails and videos. You know how clever old Shane. Imagine Hearts win and go 8 points clear. Wow. Hearts and Celtic tomorrow, UK. Yeah, it's going to be massive, that game, isn't it? It's going to be massive. Rangers have fallen off of a cliff. What's happened to Rangers? Do you know what, right? No disrespect to Scotland and that, but I've never really wholeheartedly got into Scottish football. I've never really, it's never really something. I've always found it a bit substandard, to be honest. Yeah, so the retro show's Tuesday, but yeah, but we've got Brighton, haven't we? Tuesday night, is it Carabao Cup Tuesday night? God, these games come round thick and fast, don't they? Hey, I'm glad the clocks are going back though, because I've got a bit carried away tonight. I was only going to do a little stream tonight. I weren't going to be on here long. What are you doing to me, people? I weren't going to be on here long. I was only going to be like a couple of minutes. Oh, here you go. Look, big up, Suj. Right, everyone, if you love football, no matter what your teams support, make sure you support DJB in the retro show, the people's champion that is DJB. Suj, what can I say, bruv? You know it makes sense. Shane? 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 You can read this for free, Shane, all right? It's all free. Just read it. It's all free. Go on. Suj, he ain't gonna like. He's coming for us, brother. I can see him booking flights now. He's coming. He's coming. I can feel him. I can feel the Shane Gooner just like, just homing in on me. Just like he's right. Where's them flights? Ryanair, come in. Yeah, go on. Get me on that fucking plane. Get me over today. It's gonna kill him. Big up, Shane, man. Big up. That topic show is honestly, get on it. Get on it. Unfortunately, I can't be on it every week, but yeah, get on it. It's massive. Big up to you, Suj. You're an absolute legend, my friend. Major big up, Suj. Such a legend. Bless you. Yeah, he is. Seriously, though. Go on in, Lynch. What's happening? Okay, Jersey Com, got the retro 99 United away kit. The one Giggs. Oh, the one that he was swinging it round and round and round. Oh, man, I remember that. Do you know that semi-final when Giggsy went through? All I was saying was bring him down, take a yellow, hit him, hit him, hit him, take him down. Someone take. Oh, yeah. DJB, he'll be booking the flights to Turkey first. Oh, Brighton's Wednesday. Big up. Yeah, I'm not going Carabao Cup. I'm not going. Nor is Kenny Ken. Can you believe it? Me and Kenny Ken won't be there. No, I'm not doing the Carabao Cup. I've given me tickets. I've put them on the exchange. Do you know who I hope gets my ticket? I hope someone gets my ticket that's got their little boy with them or their little daughter, and it's their first ever football match at the Emirates. And they've got their scarf, their hat, you know, and they're with their dad or their mum or whoever, daughter or son, it don't matter, or both. And they're sitting in my seat and they become gooners for life. That's what I'm hoping. That is what I'm hoping. Instead of that, I'm going to get someone from the out of Hebrides of Mongolia. Yeah. Don't really like Arsenal. Don't really support them. Just going along because their mate's got them a ticket. Don't give two monkeys about the football club. Just get a load of selfies done. Goes down to the armory, buys a few bits and bobs, F's off, never see him again. That's who will probably get my seat. What I'm hoping for, though, is what I told you before. Andy, last night, folks. Good night, my friends. Sleep well, sleep tight. Yeah. Go cuddle up and come on, you Gunners. Absolutely. Waha. Yeah, take him down. That's what I was saying to athletic players on Tuesday. Exactly. Oh, remember that. I remember that Giggsy one, that mazy run, and he slammed it in the roof of the net, didn't he? What a player Giggs was, though. Wasn't he a good player? Wasn't he a good player? I'll be there Wednesday. Sully, I hope you got my seat, bruv. What block are you in? You're in 5, and you going with Kenny Ken, didn't you? Yeah, you're in with the rough lot. I'm at posh end, see. I'm at East Stand. I'm like, you know, I look down at the away fans. So look over my shoulder. See where that corner is there, right? If you come sort of towards the halfway line and go up, that's where I am. Yeah, but you're around with Kenny Ken, aren't you? I hope you don't stand behind him, Sully, because you won't be able to see nothing. Giggs and Maradona, the same thing, killers. Yeah, I don't think Giggs was quite as good as Maradona, but he was still a good player. Underrated. I thought Ryan Giggs was really underrated. I don't think he got the credit he deserved, you know. Night, Andy, man. It's good night for their career to go along with the boss at the game. Is it a good night for their career to go along with the boss at the game? Is a good night for their career to go along with the boss at the game? Nah, not really, man. I would have thought so. Make sure that you smash the like, people, and add a sub as well. And yeah, no, yeah, I'm sure you're 5, aren't you, Sully? Yeah. Not, or did you get a ticket on the exchange? If you have, I hope you've got my seat, my friend. I hope you got my one. Mine and my son's. Oh dear. So the clocks go back, people. Extra hour in bed. Lovely jubbly. Very nice too. Guys, there he is. Wow, Lawrence, how we doing, bro? Do you know what? Do you know, Lawrence, I was only thinking about you the other day because I hadn't heard from you. And I'm thinking to myself, hope you're well, brother. Hi, DJB. What do you make of Gary Neville being inducted into Football Hall of Fame? I must. Oh, no, please don't. Oh, fuck. I didn't know. I didn't know. Political, isn't it? It's political because of what he said the other day about all middle-aged men have got what he come out with. It's all political, mate. That's all it's about. It's about following the Yes Brigade, isn't it? How is he in the Hall of Fame? I don't know, man. Yeah, he was a half decent player, wasn't he? He weren't no Maldini, but he done a job. He weren't a bad fullback, actually. But I just can't stand him. Can't stand him. I said earlier on, that overlap I'm fed up with. I can't stand it. Honestly. At first, it was all right. When I first watched the first couple of series and like the first series and the episodes, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was different. Now, it just goes on and on and on and on. Can't stand Carragher waffling on. Ian Wright, who's an absolute legend and always will be a legend, and as an Arsenal football player, I absolutely adore him. But as a TV pundit and on the overlap, he's actually getting on my nerves, Lawrence. He gets on my nerves. But yeah, I didn't know that, man. What is this Hall of Fame anyway? I thought Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Does anyone take any notice of it? I don't know. I'm lower tier, clock in. No doubt my lad gets the bookings done. Oh, massive, man. Enjoy it, Sully. It's always nice going to the football, isn't it? I love it. I still enjoy it. I still get that buzz. I still get that buzz. I'm still getting excited about tomorrow. You know? And I hope we win, whatever team he puts out. Of course I do. I want the Carabao Cup. I think we should win that. I think we're capable of winning that. But yeah, I enjoyed how United played today until Casemiro Shaw went off. Yeah, I mean, well, you're sort of in a similar boat, aren't you? You just got to enjoy it while you can at the moment, you know. But listen, sleeping giant, aren't you? You're a sleeping giant. You get through this season, get in the Champions League, and there'll be money. There'll be money to spend, and you go again. You know what I mean? You'll go again. Never write off Man. You can't write off Man United and teams like this. You just can't do it. Can't do it. There's a Football Hall of Fame. There's a Football Hall of Fame. Yeah, apparently so. Neville's in it. Neville is finished. Oh man, honestly. He does my head in. Now he was a failed football manager, wasn't he? Neville had half the ability of Bakary Sagna, Yawn, Hall of Fame. Exactly. I can see Casemiro stay fit off the Reds for long, and without him, we're garbage. Where's this re-emergence of Casemiro come from? Because Casemiro was washed, wasn't he, last season and the season before? He looked slow. He looks as if his legs are gone. Man United's fans were saying, get rid of him, get him sold, blah, blah, blah. Now, where's he popped up all of a sudden? He's playing brilliant. Look at Henderson. The football he's playing. I mean, Granit Xhaka. Look what he's doing for Sunderland. It's incredible, isn't it? We all do it as fans. We write players off. Oh, he's finished, washed up, dead, finished, gone. Legs are gone, done. Get rid of him. But, like, come on. Come on. He's on NBC's Premier League coverage out here in the stats. They even invite him over to appear alongside Robbie L. Robbie must. Oh, no. Really, Lawrence, man? He gets everywhere, isn't he? He's like paint. He's like paint, isn't he? He's all over the walls. He's everywhere. He's in your living room. He's in your kitchen. He's on your radio. He's in your toilet. He's in your bathroom. He's everywhere, isn't he? He's like COVID, isn't he? No, he just don't go away. Honestly, I can't stand him. I've always said he's by far our best midfield player. Really? Honestly, Waha? Was you saying that last season? Casemiro was your best midfield player. Seriously? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Man United fans were, to be honest. United nearly blew it, to be fair, shouting all the vulnerability. Yeah, it will come back to them. It will come back to haunt them. I mean, Luke Shaw, probably the most overrated left back I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And that's not because he's a Man United fan. It's because he's Luke Shaw. It's not because he's a Man United player. It's because he's Luke Shaw. He is probably... I can't think of a most overrated left back than Luke Shaw. They call him the special contributor. Oh. That is the States for you, though, mate, and I'm not being funny. Do you know what I mean? It's like, wow. Lawrence, get over it. Just turn him off, mate. Turn him off. Don't do it to yourself, brother. Don't do it to yourself. Man United are still. Sully, I'm telling you, I'll bet they finish in the top 7. They'll make the Europa League, Man United, next season. So the big improvement, considering they nearly got relegated last year, isn't it? It is a big improvement. Yeah, it was Dargu again, absolute disaster again. And after the horror show he had against Liverpool, the manager brings him on again and nearly cost us again. Exactly. You've got a manager like Arteta, haven't you? Thinks he knows best all the time. I always say Amorim's the Man United's Arteta. I'd love to appear on one of those podcasts. Yeah, so would I. So would I, Lawrence. Trouble is, they don't have real fans, do they? You know, when you have a look at the overlap, they're all carefully selected, aren't they? Who they have on. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't have the likes of Joey Barton on there, would you? Or Robbie Savage. Men like this. Imagine old Joey Barton rocking up on the overlap. It'd be war, wouldn't it? Him and Keane would have a full scale, wouldn't they? You know? It's just, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's like that Owen Hargreaves. He's like a pundit, isn't he? But I mean, what an overrated footballer he was. Oh my word. Yeah, I also berated him for being dumb and getting mad, stupid cards. Yeah, I know. But I mean, look, big up Casemiro, mate. I mean, at the end of the day, he looks like you're one of your best players. So big up to Casemiro. I mean, any player that's sort of, you know, clocking up the years that suddenly finds a bit of form, I say good luck to him. I mean, Granit Xhaka, I mean, good luck to him, mate. Absolutely good luck to him. 100%. 100%. DJB, they only invite him so they can bring them all over the British food and they miss out here in the States. Rebecca Lowe foams at the mouth when he brings her baked beans and, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Lawrence, this is what TV's come to nowadays, my friend. This is why we do shows like this, because people don't watch TV. I don't watch it. I ain't got a clue what's on. Not a clue. Not a clue what is on UK TV. I haven't got a clue. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Hargreaves, well, someone's saying he was overrated. I completely agree. Well, totally. There you go. I'm with you, brother. Owen Hargreaves, yeah, bang overrated. And I'll tell you another midfielder before we wrap up, right, who I think was overrated, but I like as a person. I quite like him as a pundit, to be honest. I quite like him as a pundit. And I do prefer him on Sky Sports than Carragher and Neville. Jamie Redknapp. Yeah. I thought Jamie Redknapp was a bit overrated as well. But I like him. He had a lot of injuries though, didn't he? In all fairness to him. But he would go after Gary Neville on the overlap. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine it, Sully? Can you imagine it? Imagine old Joey Barton on the old overlap. It'd be mayhem, wouldn't it? Everton versus Spurs should be interesting. Honestly, that's going to be massive, Joseph. That will be interesting. Do you know what? Jack Grealish should be back for that as well because he couldn't play against Man City. Everton's gone off the boil a little bit. However, I can see that being 2-2. I can see that being 1-0 Everton. Spurs will scam a 1-1. Then Everton will go 2-1 and Spurs will scam a late goal or something like that. It'd be 2-2. I can see it being 2-2. Be a good game, though. I won't be home in time for it, but it'll be a good game. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you all. It's been an absolute pleasure on a Saturday night. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for everyone for coming out. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. I respect every single one of yous. 100%. Thank you very much. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Come on, you Gunners. All right. Wolves v Burnley, massive relegation battle already. It's a massive relegation battle, 100%. I watch very, very little TV, mostly YouTube. Yeah, same, my friend. I'm either listening to music or streaming. I don't watch telly. I'm either reading, listening to music, working out, training, doing all my stuff. That's it. That's all I do. Big up to everyone. Don't forget to smash the likes. You know it makes sense. Absolutely. If you're watching this on a replay or you're catching up tomorrow or the following day and you've come across the huddle and you think this ain't too bad, have a little sub to it, my friends. Yeah. It's free, costs nothing, and it's better than watching the overlap. That's all I'm saying. Redknapp was decent. Could pick a pass, had a shot on him, better than Odegaard. Yeah, possibly, but I suppose I mean, look, before I go, I'm probably a bit harsh on Redknapp because he did have a lot of injuries, didn't he? He did have a lot of injuries. On his day, Redknapp was a decent player. I just thought he came with a lot of hype. He weren't as good as Lampard. He weren't as good as his cousin, was he? He weren't as good as Frank. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Anyway, guys, listen, thank you very much. Sleep well. Don't forget to put the clocks back. Suge has reminded us all. Big up, Suge. Big up, Shane Gooner. Looking forward to the retro show, as we all are. Just hope you don't lose too much sleep. Cheers, my friend. Big up to you. Sully, if I don't see you, if you're not around tomorrow on the Sunday sit back, and I don't catch up with you, enjoy the game on Wednesday. And enjoy your visit at the Emirates. Be safe. And yes, people, take care. Sleep well. Nighty night. Big up to everyone. Bye-bye.